Hi guys and girls, and welcome to today's video. My name is Anders, and today we'll be taking a first impressions of the long anticipated Airbus A380 add-on from FlyByWire. This is incredibly a freeware add-on, and I must say the A380 is one of the most iconic and the largest aircraft flying today. It had a bit of a slow period during the pandemic, but more and more operators are beginning to put life back into it, which is very great to see. We'll be taking a look at this just released freeware aircraft from FlyByWire. So let's get straight into it. We are in Dubai, and this is the first time I'm loading up the aircraft. Wow, I must say, just initially that lighting, that's great. So it's not a 100% completed study level aircraft as of now. The guys at FlyByWire wanted to bring this to the community as soon as the aircraft was in a state that would make it ready for A to B flight on VATSIM, which is what I think a lot of guys are doing and girls are doing. So apparently that's the state where this aircraft is in now. Man, wow, the design is beautiful. A quick disclaimer, I'm not an Airbus pilot, I'm a Boeing pilot myself, but I recently flew different aircraft types that has fly-by-wire systems and side stick as well, and I must say I actually prefer that compared to the yoke and the old school of the Boeing. Boeing are still a great company and great aircraft, but there's something about that side stick that really appeals to me. So I won't be going into too much detail of the system. This is just a quick impression that this is just a beautiful aircraft. Let's see if the cabin is actually modeled. Wow. Okay. And the sound even changes. Oh, no. I want to go upstairs. Of course, we want to go upstairs. Who am I kidding? Of course, we want to be up here. Yes, first class. Hello. This is Anders. So, seat 1A. Okay. So, this is just here. Perfect. Let's grab our seat. Wow. I mean, I didn't expect there to be a cabin with this level of detail. I don't know if the entire cabin is modeled, but this stuff is just great. That's impressive, really, and it looks like it's all the way through. Wow, and for a freeware aircraft, that's amazing. Let's just get some daylight going here. Wow. I mean, this flight deck is very nice. And we got the fly-by-wire tablet, which we know from the A320. Let's have a look on the outside. Look at that wing drop. Look at those wings. They look super heavy. This is just one amazing looking aircraft. Wow. I want to hear what it sounds. Nice. This is a big bird. It looks massive. Wow. The guys at FlyByWire have done a great job so far. I like what I'm seeing. So we might do a video later on getting into the systems and stuff like that. Let's see if we can get some lighting up here, and then just do a quick takeoff. Where have we got the other light switches? Looks like down here. Very similar to the 320. Let's just get rid of that and leave the first officer's side. 15,000 feet. Yeah, let's have a look at the payload as we know it. Fairly 428 passengers, that's quite good. And fuel wise, yeah, 120,000 kilos, that's great. So I'm using the Thrustmaster Airbus side stick and yoke, and they are really amazing. Let's have a look and see if it actually, the gauge is there. I have the gauge mapped from the 320, and apparently it looks like it's working. Wow, let's release the parking brake and just have a feel of how this actually flies. I know we haven't got any performance numbers in, but I wanna just push it in. So we are in Toga. The sound is already, I like the sound. And guys, don't pay too much attention to the scenery. This is just a stock Dubai airport, which is not, not that great. Let's see if we can get this thing in the air. That's 160 knots. It should be enough, I hope. Postulator climb. Let's have a look on the outside. Wow. Posturate gear up. This feels heavy. Really, really heavy. Landing gear not down. No, we're not supposed to have it down. That could be a bug. We don't want the gear down. We are in the climb out. There we are. Okay, let's get rid of the flight director and just have a feel for how this aircraft handles. Let's bring the flaps up. A little bit higher. I really like this aircraft. For a freeware aircraft, this is very detailed, looks like it. I know we don't go into the systems, but I want to test out the flight model before anything else, because if they get that wrong, what's it worth flying? It's not about, for me personally, it's not about being in the systems, it's about actually flying the aircraft. It's fairly agile when we're actually flying up here. Let's see if we can just turn it around and bring it back to Dubai. See if we can find the runway again. So far, I like what I see with the flight model, I must say. Performance seems quite good as well. I'm using a fairly nothing fancy, decent system. And I like what I see so far. Really like what I see so far. We are a bit on the speedy side, but hey, let's see if we can get this thing to actually turn fairly quickly. What's the protection here? How far will it let us go? There it is. Airbus protection's kicking in. So around, what is that, 60 degrees of bank. As I mentioned, there we go. I'm not an Airbus pilot. What happens if I let go? I let go of the stick, it reduces the bank angle to 30 degrees. Thereabouts. That's quite cool. We don't want to have overspeed protection. So I've got idle. Let's see if we can bring out some speed brakes. To get us slowed down. There we have the spoilers out. Nicely modeled. I must say I'm actually quite impressed already with how it handles. Let's get some flaps out. See if we can bring it back to Dubai. Okay, we are way too high on speed. This thing does not want to slow down. Which I assume is, I mean, it's a very, very heavy aircraft. We'll just do a flyby. And bring the gear down. You know what? This is a simulator. Let's try to land this thing. Second notch of flaps. Okay. Well, interesting. We lost the scenery there. Let's go flaps landing and arm is spoilers. Yeah, we can manage. We can manage. So far, it flies like an agile, like a heavy 320. Comparing it to the fly-by-wire and the Phoenix 320. 1000 is check. We are fairly high. Oh, we don't want to nosedive. That's too much. So we'll just use full reverse. And on the 380, there's only reverse on the inboard engines. There's not a reverse on the outboard engine. So only 2 of the 4 engines have reversers on them. And I think that should be model as well. Let's look on the outside when we get down. Obviously, we are way too high here, but hey, we are in a simulator, so let's go ahead and land this thing. It's just to check out the flight dynamics. Let's see if we can get this thing to stop on the ground. So, gears down, flaps are in landing, and let's not float this thing. And full reverse. Nose is down, and let's see if we can get the auto brake to work as well. So we got brake low, 80 knots. I really like the sounds on the runway. Wow. That is amazing. That is really, really good. So this is the fly-by-wire from, or the A380 by fly-by-wire. So far, so good. Really impressed with how they get such quality and detail. Just the first impression, at least, into a freeware add-on. You got the nice fly-by-wire iPad, which I think is one of the best in the sim. I know some other paid hardware has them. Don't mention any names. So, but this I think is the best rendition of it so far. And this cockpit, wow! I really like this A380 cockpit. This looks like a payware aircraft, and I must say, overall, first impression, this is a really strong foundation to build upon. And I think with the goal the guys had in mind, obviously we haven't done a flight in that sim, but they claim it's capable of doing it. So all the flight management computers are model in a way that you can do a proper flight, full shebangs with sits and stars and approaches and everything in the FMC or in the flight management computer, flight management system. That is just, I mean, well done guys, I must say. Very impressed with the quality of a freeware add-on. That's just insane. I hope you guys like this video. Let's just shut down and see what happens. I hope you guys like this video, and please let me know if you want to see more of this in the future. I'll be happy to do some stuff like this again. But so far, First impressions, fly-by-wire 380. Totally approve. Totally approve. Thanks for watching, and see you next time, guys.